Fallout 4 has officially been out for 7 years, and I still remember going to the midnight release and getting my copy of it. It felt surreal, which I know sounds kind of ridiculous, but it was. I had waited 5 years since the release of Fallout New Vegas, and finally, it was here in my hands. I also remember, not going to school the next day because, again, I waited 5 years for a new Fallout game, and school was just kind of, pointless when it comes to, Fallout. But yeah. It has now been 7 since Fallout 4 has been released, and we still have no real idea of when the next Fallout game will be. I mean, I guess you can say the same for the Elder Scrolls games, but today is Fallout 4's birthday, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate my favorite game of all time by, I guess, writing it a love letter, you could say? Because this game has gotten me through the darkest of times. In the summer of 2015, I was gonna kill myself. That's not a joke or hyperbole. I legit just couldn't see the point in living anymore. I was 18 at the time and had been going through a lot, to say the least. I mean, my life has been pretty much shit since I was born, and I also wanted to kill myself at the age of 9, but that's neither here nor there. Until I saw a post on Twitter from Bethesda that teased the next Fallout game, and then I believe it was a few days later that we got the announcement live on Twitch that Fallout 4 was gonna happen, and it was gonna happen on November 10th, 2015. I said to myself, well, I guess I'll stick around a little bit longer, but if the game sucks, well, I guess you can figure out what I was going to do instead. Yes, Fallout 4 isn't a perfect game by any means. I have most of the same criticisms that most people do, lack of role-playing experience, a contrived main quest, and a voice protagonist, and etc, etc. But goddamn, do I enjoy Fallout 4. I have put 83 plus days into this game, and I'm still going. I can say that mods and having a YouTube channel have kept the fire I have of Fallout 4 burning, but I don't think I'd be making this video if it was just those two things, no. What I love about Fallout 4 I think is real simple, and it kind of goes back to my first experiences with open world games. I played Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was 6, and it changed my life forever. I had never had the power to go wherever or do whatever I wanted in a game like that before. So imagine how I felt when my friend told me in Fallout 3 that I could go anywhere, kill anyone, talk to anyone, and actually make a difference in the world. Oh, and also, blow up an entire city. I was sold, to say the least. Fallout 4 has given me the perfect setting to pretty much do what I want, in the sense that I can be the benevolent leader of the Minutemen helping the helpless build homes like I'm Jimmy Carter or something. Or I can be a total villain controlling a raider gang and preying on the weak like I'm a Republican or something. But it's not the choices that matter to me, or keep me making new characters. It's something much more apparent and I think important, and that is the core gameplay loop of Fallout 4. The core gameplay loop of Fallout 4, I would say, is explore, kill, loot, craft, and repeat. The amount of time I've spent building settlements is ridiculous. I was never into Minecraft, but I fucking love building settlements. There's just so much you can do and build. Yes, there are limits, but thanks to mods, I don't have to live a life of limitation. I can build a giant dick in the sky, if I want to. I've never done that, but I could. I think Fallout 4's settlement system is a good base for what Fallout 5's should be. Hell, I'd say just get rid of the build limit and let people place things where they want, instead of having to only use certain snapping points for certain items. Also, there definitely needs to be more decorating stuff to make these settlements look like people actually, live in them. But the only other crafting that I really get into is the gun modifications. And what a leap in the right direction Bethesda made with the weapon mods. Now yes, I know New Vegas began the trend of having, modifications for the guns, but Fallout 4 took that and went, I can do that way better. Granted, after a while modifying your gun just becomes choosing the advanced receiver and whatever attachments fit your fancy. But it's still good. It helps solidify the cycle, along with the fact that junk actually has a purpose instead of just, being there for me being weird, so I can just collect random empty whiskey bottles so I can make a really horrible joke with my friend. So yeah, instead of collecting them to do that, I can give them to my people. Well, make windows for my people, because I'm a generous god. And I know some people might not like that, but I love it. I feel like Fallout 4 is slowly turning me into a hoarder, because one day, about probably 7 years ago, not long after the game released, I was at Walmart one night, and I saw a pack of duct tape, and I got excited, because I was like, yes! I can always use more adhesive. But this isn't Fallout, pal. This is real life. And in my experience, life is so much worse than Fallout 4. I should probably slip this in now, since I haven't mentioned it yet, but the gunplay is immaculate. I say this as a seasoned first-person shooter player. Like, I've played a lot of fucking FPS games in my life, so I know good gunplay when I play it. So props to Bethesda for making the shitty shoots feel real good. But back to the whole life is much worse than Fallout 4. Life is often disappointing and misrepresented in our media that we all consume. In the real world, we can't always tackle our problems head-on or be the hero. Sometimes in life, the battles we face are far more complex than any boss fight you can think of. Hell, sometimes the villain of the story is us. I know all the time I've put into Fallout 4 has been rather meaningless, but it's not meaningless to me. It's kept me going, and has given me the opportunity to pursue one of my childhood dreams, and that is being a content creator. When I was seriously considering doing this, I had some ideas of what content I wanted to make, since, this has been one of my dreams for at least a decade. I've had plenty of ideas, and I was thinking back to my original vision in my head of being a Call of Duty commentator, because I used to love COD, but after being in 2 toxic relationships, I figured out how to identify one. And my relationship with COD was pretty toxic. I thought about doing wrestling content, but I've been burned by the business so much that I just couldn't commit to it, because what if I lose my passion for it again? But then there was another option. One, well, I guess game or form of media, however you want to put it, was left on the table for me to make content on. And that was Fallout 4. Or really just Fallout in general, I mean. Whatever. But yeah. In a sense, Fallout 4 is the ultimate game for me. It's mostly because of mods. Some are small, like the Modern Warfare 2 level up sound replacer I have, or the Grand Theft Auto Mission Pass replacer I have, or any of the many gun mods I have. But then there's some that add new quests, characters. Hell, there's even one that adds in a whole Fallout 3 DLC. If modders can make it, it can be done. So really, I guess I should thank all the modders out there that have kept this game going, because I've tried other games, but all roads seem to lead me back to the wasteland. Sooner or later, I'm re-emerging from Vault 111, ready to begin a whole new life. To summarize it up, Fallout 4 has the perfect base to build your own world on top of. And it has the gameplay to help keep you there, unless you cheat, which kind of breaks the game's core gameplay loop, but to each their own. I have no idea when Fallout 5 will come out, or if Starfield will actually be good, but I can confidently say that this game will keep me going until then, because there's still plenty of memories to make and mods to play and review. I'll admit, a lot of my love for this game is sentimental, but it's why I'm here. And I can't thank this game enough for that. Even though it's a game and I made the conscious choice not to off myself, but it's still my reason nonetheless. If I had more time and didn't forget that Fallout 4's anniversary was today, I would take the time and tell you some of my own experiences with this game, but I don't, and hopefully I can get this posted today. But let me know what kind of memories you guys have made in the last 7 years with this game, and also let me know what you guys have gotten out of this game. I know I got something out of it, but I'm curious to see what everyone else's experiences are like. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, so hopefully that wasn't too rambly or incohesive, but like I said, I'm writing this today, so I couldn't get that much into detail as I would have wanted to. But let me know what you guys, think about it. And also, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing more videos like this, because I have even more ideas that I wouldn't mind manifesting into videos. But if you're new to the channel, I should have some links on screen now to get you started on my content. And as always, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, I'll see you.